Hello and welcome to this lecture. So when we have opened this IIC or PowerShell console, it is important to understand what we are allowed to do inside this. Can we simply execute anything from any random source and spoil our system? Or we are only allowed to execute the commands which are safe? Well, both scenarios are possible and it is decided as per the current execution policy of the shell whether PowerShell will execute a safe script or all kind of scripts. There are different execution policies available like all sign. That means all sign the script will be executed in PowerShell without any warning. Now what is this script sign? Well, let me show you a script signature. I am showing you PowerShell's profile example. So we have few alias commands and in the end, what is this very long list of random characters? Well, this is the script signature, and whenever you run this script, before executing anything on the shell, this signature gets verified. There are different certificate providers available, and when we see this signature from our trusted certificate provider, we can kind of believe that this script is safe to execute in our environment. Who can provide this certificate and what exactly is this profile.ps1 file? To know all these answers, stay tuned with me till the end of this course and you will have all the answers. No need to think much about it at this time. We are going to have an interesting lab where we will sign our script using a valid certificate and discuss about it in detail. Next execution policy is remote signed, and it says that all the scripts which you have only developed in your computer will run smoothly, but the scripts downloaded from internet will not pass the validation if they don't have a valid signature from your trusted provider. Notice that I am emphasizing on the word trusted, and reason is that execution policy is not a new concept and it is available in other scripting languages also. But languages like VB scripting allows every script which is signed no matter you trust the authority or not. Even if the signature is by some virus maker, it will be considered as a valid signature and script is allowed to be executed. Whereas in PowerShell, it cannot until the signature is from a trusted certificate authority. Moving to another policy, unrestricted. It allows all the script to be executed and it don't really bother about signature and hence it is less secure. Next is restricted policy. It will let you run the individual commands but a script cannot be executed. And finally we have bypass, which is most insecure and it allows everything to be executed and don't even prompt user for warning. By default, execution policy is restricted on personal computers. Can you think of reason why would Microsoft will make it restricted by default? Come on, give it a try. In production environments, execution policy can be imposed by group policy. I'll explain what is a group policy in detail later. For now, think it as a document where you write the rules or policies and impose it on all the machines in a domain automatically. To see what is our current execution policy, we can use command get execution policy. You can see execution policy for this shell is set to be bypass. What does it mean? I think you can figure it out from our discussion so far. How can I change my execution policy? For that, we have set execution policy cmdlet. We just need to type it and give the name of execution policy which you want to set and hit enter. You will be prompted to confirm because it is a security level change. If you don't like to be prompted, you can use force parameter and then this command will not prompt you anymore. If you don't know what this statement will do and you are worried about it, you can write what if at the end, and then PowerShell will not execute this statement but will only tell you what exactly this statement is going to do. And you see, it says clearly what this statement is meant for. This what if parameter can be used to check the action of a statement if we are not sure about it. And till the time this is there in the end, PowerShell will not execute that statement. What if and force parameters are applicable on all the commands which we are going to discuss later in the course. You can always use them as per your requirement. So I hope you are clear with the execution policy by now. You should be understanding that it makes your machine safer from executing anything suspicious by PowerShell, and you can control it as well. What if and force parameter are additional things we learned here. You will know them more in detail as we proceed to the advanced topics. Execution policy is one major security aspect of PowerShell. There are more. Let's meet in the next lecture and discuss about those.